Well, we got one more coach, so we might need a little more room. All right. Coming down right now. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Right. See if we can move this under.
Test 1, 2. Okay. Welcome to Monahan Field in New Milford, New Jersey. Elijah Weintraub alongside Bobby. We are at the 10-minute and 50-minute mark of this game. We had a little technical issues. We are now all good to go. St. Mary's has the ball. Nope. My apologies. It was a St. Mary fumble. New Milford has the ball. St. Mary's started with the ball for the first half. Third down and 9. And that is a false start on New Milford. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up 3rd and 14. Jersey Ryan, number 3, is the quarterback for New Milford Knights. And another call of stoppage from the ref. Delay of the game on New Milford, 5-yard penalty again. It'll bring up 3rd down once more. And it'll bring up 3rd and 21. As we wait for action to resume. With Milford taking their time. Clock winding down at 9:40. 3rd down and 20. Ball to 21. Jersey Ryan. Deep throw. Catch is made. No gain, about 6 on the play. Luis Liadofana with the catch. Entering today's game, New Milford enters today 3-4. St. Mary's enters 4-4. Another whistle stoppage. Looks to be appeared on the Gaels. Clock will resume at 8:52. Fourth down. It'll be a punt from Jaden Canula. Nazir Owens with the catch. And we'll bring it up to about the 43-yard line. And I'll bring up back Bradley Higgins in the same area offense. But we have Nick Ford down. Holding his ankle, it appears to be. He is down. Coaching staff is going to take a look at him, and we have an injury timeout. We will step aside. We'll be right back. All right, 8:32. Nick Ford walks off on his own power after the stoppage there. We'll bring up Bradley Higgins and the St. Mary offense. Bradley Higgins, who had a phenomenal performance last week versus Beckton. He had 1 touchdown, a lot of QB sneaks, which is unusual to see from St. Mary's, and 220 passing yards versus Beckton. He leads his team right now with 1,189 passing yards. Higgins to Owens. Owens with the carry. He'll bring it up for another gain of about 6 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 6. Good game there for Nazir Owens, and we talk about Nazir Owens. He's, of course, a crucial start of the St. Mary team, as he had 98 rushing touchdowns from Beckton last week and leads this team with 963 rushing yards. Huge night ahead of him on a crucial wet day here in New Milford at Monahan Field. Bradley Higgins off to Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham has a first down and will be tackled at the 42. Huge gain on the play for Brian Cunningham. Again, Brian Cunningham has led this team with 110 receiving yards and leads his team with 586 receiving yards. Huge gains there on the play for Brian Cunningham. Again, he's a crucial star and a crucial player to this St. Mary's team. A ref whistle has blown, and it is to try to organize the players on the field. And the Gaels are waiting to see the calls on the field. It looks like there might be some coaching timeouts. The clock is stopped at 7:43. Awaiting word. The head ref is now speaking with the head coach of New Milford. Might be some confusion there. All St. Mary coaches are stepping back in the meantime, in the time being. Clock is going to resume. Clock resumes at 7:40. Higgins off to Merkerson. Merkerson has a few yard gain on the play. Has about a yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. St. Mary's is 4-4. They're in 3rd place in the Patriot Division. And had a significant improvement this season. A lot of wins, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. Merkerson, Bradley, Higgins to Cunningham. Cunningham with the gain on the play, loses the ball, and New Milford has it. They have recovered the fumble, and it is going to be a loud one here in New Milford. That is a touchdown from Luis Picado Fana, 6-0, New Milford. I don't think you can even hear. That's how loud it is here. A fumble, and New Milford gets a touchdown, 6-0 Knights. If you could still hear at home, good for you. Well, it was a loud one, and that was a touchdown for Luis Hilario Fana. His first touchdown for today's game gives gives the Milford Knights the first score of the game. Field goal kicking for the Knights is Jaden Canula. The kick is up, and it is good. 7-0, and we will take a commercial break so you don't blind yourself with the lights. We'll be right back. Welcome back to New Milford. It is 7-0 after a fumble, after Brian Cunningham lost the ball again, and it was recovered by New Milford. 41 Ellie Latali will be kicking it away for New Milford. For one of our very own St. Mary players, Brian Cunningham. This is a home game technically for him as he is from New Milford. Kick is up, and it'll be caught by Brian Cunningham at the 16-yard line. Carrying it on. Tackle down at the 32. New Milford's very own Brian Cunningham. Spoke to Coach Johnson earlier this week for St. Mary's. Asked how it's been going. He says he's been really proud of this team and how far they went, and this is just the beginning. The goal now is to win the next 2 games and hopefully remain strong entering the playoffs. As Coach Johnson earlier this week, right before today's big game versus New Milford. This is the final NJIC League crossover for both these teams. St. Mary's will have one more game before the playoffs as they take on Albertus Magnus next week in New York. And that is Bradley Higgins to Nazir Owens. Nazir Owens with the carry. Has about a 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down. Seven nothing Knights. Second down and about 7. Higgins to Owens. Owens trying to find room, and Owens has a few-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down and about 3. New additions into this team this year. Today's game is, of course, a meaningful one. It's their senior night. We'll talk more about that after the play here. Higgins to Owens. Owens with a few-yard gain, has a first down, and will be stopped at the 49-yard line. .5:33 remaining. Second down and 10. First down and 10. Excuse me. First down and 10. So today's game was supposed to be played at St. Mary's Rutherford, but they've opted out to play here, and that is because of the field conditions in Tamblin and Philip Sheridan Senior Field at Tamblin Park. Higgins to Merkerson. Merkerson with the gain on the play, has a very good gain. He's got a first down and many more, and brings it up to about the 20-yard line. It'll be first down from the 25 for 35. Huge gain there for St. Mary's, and that was Merkerson, who is improving since a few games. The first few that St. Mary's has played, he was a true star. Passed a few NJIC League Crossovers. Didn't have too much of a gain on the plays, but now it is the right time. It looks like there is a timeout called by New Milford. Possibly. And we have a timeout. And it's on New Milford. So today's game was supposed to be played home at St. Mary's Rutherford, but unfortunately every time it rains, the field conditions aren't the greatest after. And it still continued to rain this morning. So they have opted to play at the turf field in New Milford. So now today's game is playing here in New Milford. Timeout was called, and it was on New Milford. Regardless if it is St. Mary's Senior Night, they did do the introduction ceremony in the beginning, and as well for New Milford. But New Milford still considered the home team for today's game, despite them playing away. St. Mary's, however, does play better away according to our records and standings. Higgins to Higgins trying to find room. Higgins has White open, but it is going to be Brian Cunningham unable to make the catch, and it was number 10. That was Luis Pacalafana with the defensive tackle. Good throw from Bradley Higgins. No flags called. Second down and 10. Higgins again. To Merker. Higgins goes to Owens. Owens sneaks right past him, has a first down, and he's going to go all the way to about the 2-yard line. And with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, the Gaels are in great field position at the 2-yard line. Shout out to Jack, who's probably watching from the wedding, who is not here today. The Gaels are currently 3-2 when playing away, and that is Higgins to Owens, and Owens is in for the touchdown. 6-0, 7-6 St. Mary's, and they get on the board. It is the first touchdown for today's game for the Gaels, and now it's 7-6 with Paul Rocha ready to kick the extra point. Paul Rocha, Brian Cunningham, the holder. He's also the punter, Brian Cunningham from New Milford. Hometown game for him, and the kick is up, and it is good. Tie game at 7 with 4:21 to go here from Monahan Field. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Paul Rocho once again kick for St. Mary's. A good kick. Brings it up to about the 29-yard line where he'll step out of bounds. And that'll bring back out Jersey Ryan and the New Milford offense. It'll be Jersey Ryan getting ready for the snap. First and 10 from the 32. 4:19 to go in the quarter. Ryan. Right away to Jonathan LeVere. Has a yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 9. Messiah Atkins with the tackle for SM. Both these teams played last week on Friday. The Gaels played Beckton. But first, it is going to be Fana with a first down. Excuse me. 3rd and 9. 3rd and short. 3rd and short will be the call. 3rd and short. That was Fana, wide receiver. St. Mary's played last week. They played Beckton. They took a victory 21-7. Hasbrook Heights is who New Milford played, and they lost 28-0. And he has the first down for New Milford. Up to the 45-yard line. Clock stops at 3:25. Clock stops at 3:25. First down at the 45. And right away, another pass to Fana from Jersey Ryan. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. So it brings up 2nd and 9. Of course, Bradley Higgins had 1 touchdown the last game, and Josiah DeGrassi had the interception catch in the last game. Coach Johnson spoke about Josiah last week when I spoke with him. He said, I'm so proud of Josiah, and I was so happy for him. By far one of his best performances throughout his SM playing time. He is a senior. He was honored just moments ago on our senior and during the senior night presentation. Fortunately, due to technical difficulties, we're unable to film the senior night. Jersey Ryan off to Javonia Nicodema, and is enough for a first down from the 44. It's going to be a very close game today with all touchdowns, possibly, as the clock resumes at 2:09, and you have a very big crowd getting all these energy going for both these teams tonight. Jersey Ryan off to Elijah to James Spite, and we'll bring up a 6-yard gain on the play. Will be 2nd and 4 to go. Second and 4. Clock winding down at 1:15. And Milford has 2 timeouts. Gaels have all 3. right away. Off to Fauna. Fauna is going to be sacked just a yard short. Loss of a yard here. And it'll be third down and about 5. Milford is in third place as well for the Liberty Division. They're at 3-4. In first place is Linders with a 4-3 record. Excuse me, first place is Waldwick, 6-1. And that is going to be Jersey Ryan to hold. He's trying to find some open room. And Azir Owens is going to sack him down. 2-yard loss on the play. 4th down and about 8. 8 seconds left, and that will end the quarter. We will have the Gaels will have a 4th down for the start of the second quarter when we return on Surge Sports. We're tied at 7 right after this. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Kenneth Cadelian will be kicking off for New Milford. Punting it away. New Milford. Brian Cunningham out to catch. Fumbles. Loses control of the ball. Finally kicks it off. And it is Nazir Owens sniping it from New Milford. The refs are ruling it St. Mary ball. Blocked kick. Yeah. Unusual block for the Gaels and New Milford, and it'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 44.
It's close. I've been there. It's tough. I know.
Higgins to Cunningham. Cunningham, 5-yard gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 5. Brian Cunningham, a crucial part of the St. Mary's team, has had a touchdown in every single game. So we'll see if he can continue this again. As the play clock resumes, it continues. We have a 2nd down and about 6. Bradley Higgins off to Owens. Owens with the carry. Has a 1st down and many more. He's at the 20-yard line, and he goes up to the 15 where he'll step out of bounds. Steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Huge gain on the play for the Gaels. And Azir Owens, a crucial part to the St. Mary's team. All juniors are on today's team. For St. Mary's, the only seniors are Dom Bella, Josiah Grassi. And I believe there might be another senior on the JV team. 100% sure on the top of our heads at the moment. Higgins to Owens, and it'll be a 3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7 from the 13-yard line. Huge gain waiting to happen for St. Mary's, looking for their second touchdown of today's game. And it'll be Higgins to Owens for a few-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down. At about 3. 3rd down, about 3. Third down into 3. Bradley Higgins, Nazir Owens. Higgins, high throw to Owens. Owens is in for the touchdown. 13 to 6. St. Mary's gets another touchdown. Huge touchdown from Nazir Owens, second of the game today. Paul Rocha back out to kick to make this a 7-point lead. And the kick is good. 14 to 7. 7-point lead. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Monahan Field in New Milford. It is now a 14-7 St. Mary lead. Paul Rocha with the wobbly kick. And it goes out of bounds at the 35. Flags come in, and it'll be starting at the 35. St. Mary's questioning the call with the flag. The Gaels and Milford discuss. So the ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line, and that is because the ball went out of bounds at the play. So with the Knights at the 35, it is now 1st down. Gaels waiting for another defensive struggle and play action, and there comes the flag in, and it'll be on Lenzen Pena, number 71 for St. Mary's. It is an offside penalty, 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 40. It's going to be a Jersey Ryan pass over to Fana for a 5-yard gain on for a no gain on the play. Third down. Second down and 5. Play clock continued to wind down. Clock winding down at 8:38. And the Milford will use their second timeout. That is going to be we'll have one more left. And we will pause here and we'll be right back. Welcome back. It is 2nd and 5. Milford takes a timeout, and that is a Jersey Ryan for holding. And it is Pana with the first down at the 40-yard line, and unable to tackle him. He is finally brought down at the 10. Making the tackle is Kasir White, and it's getting loud in here as the new Milford Knights and their fans get ready to celebrate possible another touchdown. As a huge gain for Fana. Huge play call by the coaching staff. St. Mary defense unable to hold through. Clock continues to wind at 8:20 in the second quarter. In the second quarter, 8:20. It'll be a few-yard gain on the play for James Spites. 3 yards to be exact. It'll be second down and about, no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. Second down and about 10. And it is Fana with a 1-yard gain on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 to go as the wind picks up here in New Milford. And it looks like it's snowing with all the leaves. So the field was named Monahan Field here in New Milford. Jim Monahan from the show this morning, Sportsman on the Mono, mentioned that, Monahan Field was named after the track coach for New Milford, and it was a huge part to the New Milford community. For the full thoughts on Monahan Field and more, check out Sports with Mano Mano, which is aired today at 9 o'clock and will air next week at 9. Jersey Ryan, unable to go anywhere, loses a yard. The football comes out, but is tackled first by Nazir Owens. Well, it's going to be 4th down. And it looks like they are going to go for it. Does not seem like they're going to bring out the kicking unit on 4th down and 9. And 4th and 8. 4th and 8. And they're going to go for it. Jersey Ryan is going to attempt to go for it on 4th down. May try to draw St. Mary's offside to throw a flag. Jersey Ryan, deep throw, and it is incomplete. Unable to make the catch. A turnover on downs, and it'll be now St. Mary's at the 11-yard line. No flags called. St. Mary's gets control of the ball. And a huge stop there for St. Mary's, and now they're ready to get a touchdown in. And more action. 6 minutes to go. What? I don't know. Higgins. And we have a flag on the play. It might be on New Milford. All the refs have pink flags for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They do not use the traditional yellow, if anybody's noticed. And it's going to be a false start on St. Mary's. Pushes it back all the way to the 7. So with the ball at the 7. It'll be for St. Mary's. Higgins got to be careful. Throws it deep. In for Huertas. Huertas makes the catch at the 45-yard line, and that is another huge catch for Huertas. He had a 60-yard catch home a few weeks ago, and now he's got it again. And that was a deep throw to Huertas, caught at around the 45-yard line. Huertas again had a 60-yard catch earlier this year. And again, delivered once more. It was against Woodridge where he had the 60-yard catch and a touchdown. Huertas a huge part of the St. Mary's team. Only a sophomore. And again, another catch made for a first down. He goes to the 30-yard line. The sophomore, Jonathan Huertas, delivers again. 2 complete catches during this drive. 5:48 to go. Clock stops. Again, he had a huge 60-yard touchdown in the last game in Woodridge a few weeks ago before crossovers begin. And again, 2 incredible catches so far. Again, Higgins will carry it. He's got a first down. Can't be brought down yet, and will be stopped at about the 15-yard line for first down. Clock stops again at 5:24. Jersey Ryan, the quarterback from earlier, to give him some update and some stats. 773 total passing yards and leads this team for New Milford, entering a 3-4 record. St. Mary's unable to move anywhere, and a loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. It'll be Higgins ready to throw once more. 4:30 to go. Clock continues to wind down. One timeout remaining for the Milford, all three for the St. Mary's. And it'll be Higgins. Higgins. Deep shot ahead for Kazir White. Kazir White makes the catch. Unbelievable. And wow, what a play. It is now a 20-7 game. What a incredible catch for Kazir White. Looking back at the play here, it was a jumped ball. Waiting to catch it was Pete Pasario for New Milford, unable. And Kazir White gets his first touchdown of the game. That is 2 for New Zero wins tonight. And Kazir White with a third touchdown. The kick up and good for Paul Orocho. A 21-7 game. This was the same score from Beckton. And now the Gaels hope to continue strong in the second half. With 4:14 to go, we'll step aside. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Huge catch made earlier from Kazir White. A phenomenal catch with pressure. And it was a jump ball to do it. And a beautiful kick for Paul Rocho. Going to be brought down for a flag. We'll start at the 35-yard line. Nobody touched for New Milford. Since it goes out of bounds, it'll start at the 35-yard line for NJIC rules. 4:14. And only one timeout for New Milford to keep in mind. Oh, yeah. They do better away, though.
First and 10.
I don't know.
35-yard line.
And the field, too. True. First down and 10 from the 35. Jersey Ryan, deep throw to Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson has a first down and brought down at the 49-yard line. Jake Johnson brought down at the 49-yard line. Almost into Gaels territory. With the wind picking up, the ball's even moving out of place. What? 3:44, the clock continues to wind down. Nowhere to move. It's going to be Jersey Ryan to Fana. Fana. 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9. So if you remember early back, the Gaels played Park Ridge. They lost that game 40-12. Well, Park Ridge played their championship first place game against Rutherford yesterday. Rutherford beat them. And Rutherford won the championship for that game. Huge game, huge win for Rutherford. And that is a rival of St. Mary's. It is a block separates the two schools. No railroad track rivalry like Beckton, but close enough though. 2nd and 49. Jersey Ryan. Standing by. 2:47. Clock continues to wind down. Ryan throws it out. Clock catch made. Unable to go out of bounds. Clock continues to wind down. Brought down at the 30. That was James Spites for New Milford. Horn sound. Clock is stopped at 2:34. Nobody calls timeout, however.
First and 10 at the Gaels' 31-yard line.
Spites standing by. Ryan. Catch is made. Field yard gain, and it'll be about third down and about 5.
Jersey Ryan hands off to number 10, Fana, target line. Number 5, BJ Cunningham.
Clock continues to wind down at 1:40. Second down and 4. Again, New Milford only has one timeout, so I think they're going to be conservative of when they use a timeout, and they're in great field position. A lot of time wasted for New Milford. 1:20. Jersey Ryan. Deep throw, incomplete. Throws it out. No flag made. Well, the clock is stopped at 1:14. It'll be third down. Third down. And 4. Clock is stopped. Ryan to Spites and has a first down. Clock winds down. Clock is stopped at 1:09. A 1:09. Clock winds. One minute remaining in the quarter. One minute in the quarter. And Ryan has nowhere to go. Throws it. Incomplete. Intended for Jake Johnson. 40 seconds. No one. Nope. Nobody has used their timeout yet. And the clock is stopped.
Second and 10 from the Gaels' 19-yard line.
Ryan with the clock winding. Catch made and steps out of bounds. That was Giovanni Nicodeme. The clock is stopped as he disappeared out of bounds.
At the 8-yard line, first and goal. 35 seconds.
First and goal. 35 seconds. Again, clock is stopped. They will not run if they step out of bounds. As the cowbells ring and the horns get ready for the sound, it's going to be loud if they score a touchdown. Be prepared, folks. Ryan Tafana loses a yard. Second down. And the final timeout is going to be used by New Milford. So now only the Gaels have 3 timeouts. New Milford uses their last timeout, and we will take a pause with 28 seconds. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 28 seconds. Ryan, deep throw. Catch made by Spites. They're going to try to spike it at this point. Clock winding down. 15 seconds. They're going to spike it at this point to stop it. And now they do with 11 seconds left. Third down. Fourth and goal with 11 seconds. So they're going to go for it on fourth down from about the 6. It'll be Ryan. Deep throw over the ref's hand. In for the touchdown is 19, Giovanni Nicodeme with 5 seconds. And the horns are sounding, and it is now a 13-21 game. And it's loud in here. If you can hear yourself, that's huge. They're going to go for the extra point. Gaels are shouting, block the point. New Milford shouting, make the point. Horns are sounding, the kick is up, and it is good. 21-14. We'll be right back after this. Five seconds left. One punt. A kick will do. If St. Mary's makes a catch, clock will run. More than likely, they'll try to just end the quarter at this point. And hope for a good second half. New Milford will receive. Jake Johnson to kick. No, excuse me. Ali Latalier. Good punt. And good kick, excuse me. Brian Cunningham with the catch. 3 seconds remaining. Unable to get tackled. At this point, you're going to run for a touchdown. And is going to be holding the foot. And that will end the quarter. 21-14, St. Mary's leads. Going to be a very good first, second half. So stay with us. We'll see you at the start of the second half. Welcome back. Third quarter. Just under a minute 53 before the third quarter begins. An exciting first half for St. Mary's. 2 touchdowns for Nazir Owens and 1 for Kazir White. 2 touchdowns for New Milford. Another half to happen. Another good half to happen here from Monahan Field in New Milford, New Jersey. As a reminder, join me and Jack on Tuesday for our Week 7 NFL recap on the 12th Horseshoe Podcast, live on Surge Sports. And every Saturday, Sports with Mono Mono. Next week will air at 9 a.m. and a recap. And for information about the field, you can check out their YouTube, Sports with Mono Mono YouTube channel for today's episode. And a little bit about the history of today's field that we're playing at today, Monahan Field, who's a former track coach here in New Milford. All right, we'll be ready to go in about a minute. Another half to go. It's going to be a very close one. St. Mary's has a 7-point lead at the moment, but it could change very quickly. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the start of the game. Welcome back. Start of the third quarter. St. Mary's will receive as we get ready for another start to another quarter. Elijah Weintraub, Bobby joining you here from Monahan Field. Jack Rizzo is off today. "24 minutes stand in the way for another Gaels victory. And it starts right now with a good kick. Caught by Kazir White. White with the carry and the gain. He'll be brought back out of bounds inside New Milford territory at around the 48-yard line. Huge gain for Kazir White. And now we'll see what St. Mary's can do and bring on the table tonight.
It'll be first and 10 at the Knights' 45-yard line.
And so far in this NJIC League Crossover, the Gaels have played teams from the Liberty, Meadowlands, and Colonial divisions. And that included Beckton, Hasbrook Heights, and now New Milford. Bradley Higgins off to Owens. Owens with a loss on the yard, a loss of yardage. And bring up second down and about 11. Second and 12. The last time these two schools played each other was back in 2017. And it was on September 16th. St. Mary's took a 35-6 victory. New Milford took the victory. 35-6. 35-6 was the final of that game. The last 3 matchups include 2011 and 2010. St. Mary's won the 2010 and 11 matchups when playing New Milford. Third down and about 11. 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Higgins throws it to Huertas, unable to make the catch. And no contact either. From the Knights 47 is where Brian Cunningham will punt it away. He has not had a touchdown yet in this game. He has had one every single game except for one, according to our stat book sheets. Gaels again 4-4, looking to go to 5-4 as they play Albertus Magnus in New York next week at 1 o'clock. Clock winding down at 10:14. Brian Cunningham. Short throw, and it'll be at the 1 yard line. At the 1 yard line is where they'll go, and a very good punt for Brian Cunningham. Taking a look at the leaders for the Milford Knights. Jersey Ryan, of course, had 773 passing yards, 319 yards rushing will be Jeremy Davidson. Giovanni Nicodim had 374 receiving yards. Joseph Tenet had 40 tackles total. And Jake Johnson, the sophomore, had 2 sacks. And Brady Gilchrist had 2 interceptions. He is a freshman. Few yard gain out of the play, gets out of the end zone, and will bring up to the 7 yard line. Few yard gain on the play, brings up a second down and about 7. Second down, about 5. Second and 5. St. Mary's did get a safety earlier this year, and that was in Hasbrook Heights. See if they can try to accomplish one and get another one here in New Milford. No, few yard gain on the play, brings up 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and short. Third and short from the 10. $8:53 to go in the quarter. Clock continuing to wind out fast. Third and 53. Has a first down on the play. James Spites.
Number 33, James Wright, with the first down for New Milford, tackled by number 9, White.
8:25 to go. Ryan to Kyle Tenet. Kyle Tenet brings it up for a first down for the Knights. With 8:02 remaining, the clock is stopped. New Milford loves those horns. Let me tell you, folks. First down and 10 from the 26. 7:50 to go. Clock returns and resumes. Another small gain on the play brings up to 30. Second down and 7. Second and 7 with 6:58 to go. Ryan throws to Nicodemus. Nicodemus has a first down. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Yeah, St. Mary's needs some horns at their home games. They'll definitely need some at the horn sounds once more. Yeah, we need horns for the St. Mary games coming up. As some coaches shouting from top of the press box. There's another small gain for Spites. First down to Milford, and the horns sound again. All right, Jack, if you're watching at home, remind me next time we play New Milford in New Milford to bring earplugs as the train horns are loud. Take a note, Jack, if you're watching. I said to Jack, if you're watching, I said, next time we come to New Milford, I said, make sure you bring earplugs. Ryan again. Stefano. Fano. 3-yard gain. Second down. And about 8.
Ryan to number 10, Fana, for a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Second and 8. Tackle by number 10.
Second and 8. 5:25, quarter winding down very fast. Second and 8. Ryan throws it, unable to make the catch of Spites. Incomplete. Third down.
Pass intended number 32, James Wright. Incomplete. 3rd and 8.
.456. Clock stopped. Well, New Milford, this is their last technical, for both these teams, this is their last NJIC League crossover. Next week, the Gaels have Albertus Magnus in New York at 1 o'clock. TBD on New Milford's schedule as Jersey trying to look for some room. Here comes Ford. Here comes Isaiah King. However, makes the catch to Fana. Fana has a few-yard gain. And it'll be 4th down. 4th and 3. We'll see if I believe they are going to go for it. Smart decision. They're going to go for it. And New Milford burns a timeout. That is going to be a timeout. We'll see if they're going to decide to punt it or what their strategy is. But timeout is called. 4:40 to go. We'll take a pause. Welcome back. So New Milford has burnt the timeout. 3 for St. Mary's, 2 remaining for New Milford. Ryan is going to not run it instead. Almost intercepted by Merkerson. But either way, it's a turnover on downs. It'll be St. Mary ball from the 40. First down, Gaels. Merkerson was almost there to make the catch, unable, however. .438 in the quarter. Higgins is going to do a short gain run on the play. Brings up a third down. Second and 6 with 4:15 to go as the trumpets and music play from the band of New Milford. Short gain on the play will bring up a third down and short. Third and short. Third and short will be St. Mary's trying to get a first down here. Flag thrown. Well, we have a timeout instead. It's going to be a timeout on St. Mary's. My apologies. That is New Milford's second timeout. Used it very early. So it's another timeout. One timeout remaining for the Knights. All 3 remaining for the Gaels. While the Gaels are looking to go 5-4 in the season as they play Albertus Magnus in New York next week. New Milford looking to go 4-4. Will also make them 3-5. .323. Gaels lead by 7. No gain. And oh wait, he might actually got it. And we'll see the ruling. It is going to be first down. St. Mary's from the 50. Higgins with the push is the ruling. Three minutes to go. Higgins, Merkerson. Oh, short game, but none. Second down and 10. 2:36. Clock winding down, almost the end of the quarter here. As a reminder, join us next week on the Joel Thorship Podcast on Tuesdays, 7 Eastern on Surge Sports. Jack and I break down Week 7 of the National Football League and more. Higgins. Throws deep. Intended for Brian Cunningham, unable to make the catch. Just touched his fingers. It'll be a 3rd down and 10. Third and 10, 2:01. Higgins is going to be sacked and brought down very deep to the 36-yard line. And this Knights community and fans are happy. And as you can tell, it's loud in here with all the horns sounding. 1:45 to go. Clock winds down on 4th down. It'll be Brian Cunningham more than likely to punt it. I do not see the Gaels going for it, considering how close they are to New Milford territory. Yeah, they're going to punt it. Smart decision here. 4 and 20 from the Gaels 40. Gaels. Cunningham. The punt. Short and high. Stopped at the 40-ish. And it will be stopped at the 47-yard line. And that'll bring back the New Milford offense once more with 50 seconds to go in this quarter. We're in the 3rd quarter, folks. 50 seconds to go. Keep in mind, entering the 4th. New Milford's got only 1 timeout. That will potentially mess them up towards the end. Fourth down for the 47. Excuse me, first down for the 47. Oh, God. Huh. Unable to make the catch was Kyle Tennant. 40 seconds to go. .46 seconds, 21-14. Ryan throws it to Tennant. Tennant this time makes the catch. The flag is thrown. It should be a face mask is what the fans are ruling it, but we'll see the call in a second. First major flag in a while. Okay, they put it back at the way it started. It should be offset. We need to hear the right call. Offset penalties. No penalty. So it'll be incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10, 32 seconds, clock wind downs. I didn't see it either, the flag, so. .24 seconds. Second and 10. Ryan. Unable to do it, and Ford sacks him down. First major sack for Ford today and in a while. flies. That will end the quarter. And we will have a fourth down when we return. End of the quarter, 21-14. We'll be back after this.
St. Mary, Gaels 21, New Milford Knights 14.
You want to play an outdoor game in the turbo?
We're going to try it.
Hold up.
I don't know. My track last week, the tickets weren't on sale yet. I think they are now. Should be a lot of fun, though. See the doubles out there. They did very good last night.
Love the jersey, though. See the jersey they're making for that game?
No. I didn't see it.
Black, just black and red. And kind of a weird.
NJ logo?
Nah, I think it's that.
That's maybe the state logo.
Back to front, number 26, J.D. Allen.
Yeah.
Number 5, DJ Cunningham. And number 3, Nazir Owen.
Okay, back out to punt. Now Milford goes to start the fourth quarter. It'll be out of bounds for the flag. And we'll be at the 35-yard line is where the Gaels will start this fourth quarter. 11:52. St. Mary's needs a touchdown to make this a 13-point game. And a field goal to make it 14. Yeah, so unfortunately, the next schedule for the Gaels will be in New York next week, taking on Albertus Magnus, which is 40 minutes from St. Mary's, according to Google Maps. And New Milford has not released where they'll be next week. So you have to take a look at them if you're interested. Merkerson from Matt Riley Higgins to Merkerson. Merkerson has a first down and will be brought down at the 40-yard line. Excuse me, 50-yard line. And they'll be even in the middle with 11:46 to go. Higgins to Merkerson. Higgins to Owens. Owens. And should have a first down. And it's a first down for the Gaels at 11:37. Huge gain there for Nazir Owens. Higgins to Owens. Owens says, I don't want to be brought down yet. And will at the 20-yard line.
Higgins hands off to Owens. Tackle number 7.
Peter Passiani. 11:24. Higgins to Owens. Owens has gonna be short. 1 yard short. 2nd and 1. $10:40 to go. And a flag is thrown. The ref just said, hey, I'll just throw the flag. Why not? Might be on New Milford. Yeah, it is. And offside, New Milford. First down. Hold on. They're reviewing it. Right now, it is questionable where the flag is. The chains are being moved, but now the refs are possibly discussing if it's on him. Nobody knows. Couldn't tell you. All right, here is the ref. It is going to be a first down for St. Mary's. The Bulls moving back. So the couldn't tell you what the penalties are, folks. It's 2nd and 10. Well, 2nd and 1. Unsportsmanlike is the call. Hit with White as the quarterback. Almost making the catch is Brian Cunningham unable to hold on to it. And now we have another whistle coming in. White sometimes swaps in and out for Bradley. Yeah, well, 10:05 remaining. As if you're watching our broadcast all along, because everybody goes in once in a while for Bradley Higgins, for St. Mary's. So that's the whole purpose of the quarterback switching. Looks like Kazir White's going to stay the quarterback for this next play. Higgins is going to stay off to his left. And now we have a stoppage by the ref. It looks like the wind blew out one of the yardage signs. Yard board. Well, it was raining earlier. Now it's windy. That's the call. White, and it's Brian Cunningham with the catch. And who says he can't have a touchdown every single game? Has he done it again? A touchdown, Brian Cunningham. It is now a 27-14 game. He's had a touchdown last week. He's only missed one game this year without scoring a touchdown. He's got it back onto a streak. And now it's Kazir White, 2 for Nazir Owens, and Brian Cunningham, all with touchdowns. Brian Cunningham will now hold for Paul Rocho's kick. If the kick is good, it'll be a 14-point game. And a 14 lead for SM. The kick is up and is good. 28-14. The Gaels had the lead, and we'll take a break. New Milford will be up right after this. Welcome back. Paul Rocha will kick off for the Gaels. And a wobbly kick. It'll go out of bounds. Flag is thrown. 35-yard line is where they'll start. We'll bring back out Jake Johnson. We'll bring back all of New Milford's offense. Jersey Ryan as QB. Jersey Ryan, 9:56. Only one timeout for New Milford. Ryan to 10 at 4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4. Third down. Excuse me, 2nd and 3. Ryan is going to hold. Tries to throw it. Cesar Ramirez is after him. Catch is made by Fana at the 35-yard line, but now he is down. Injured player, that is Fana. After making the catch, he is down now. And the medical training staff was on the field. That was a huge catch and huge player, Fana. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. .909 remaining. Following the injury timeout, clock resumes. 1st and 10. First and 10 from the Gaels 34, as the announcer just mentioned. It'll be Ryan. Loses control of the ball. It is going to be recovered by St. Mary's. However, Cesar Ramirez unable to hold on to it. The ball slipped off of Ryan's hands. Ramirez unable, however.
From the 41-yard line. 2nd and 15.
It was Ryan. Caesar tackles him down. Ryan had chances, but Caesar unable to make the return catch. Again, huge part. Huge loss on the play. 8-11. Ryan to Tennant. Tennant brings up a 3rd down from the 30, 5 yards to go. And these horns continue to sound.
To the 30-yard line.
Huge 3rd down for St. Mary's. They'll need to execute a big play here and stop the New Milford Knights. If they can do so, they just need to continue to run the ball, continue to get 1st downs. They're running the clock down in order to secure the victory here. Right now, St. Mary's has a 14-point lead. It's going to be Ryan. Throws it. Makes the catch to Giovanni Nicodeme. And that's a 1st down. Huge 1st down for New Milford, and now they're in potential scoring position. They're in scoring position, waiting to get a touchdown. St. Mary's defense needs to be on key here with 7 minutes to go. And plenty of time for New Milford to possibly tie it back up and head to overtime if necessary. First and 10, 7:06. It's going to be Fana again, following the injury, brought down after a 3-yard gain. Bring up 2-yard gain, excuse me, that'll be a 2nd and 8. Clock winding down with 6:30. Fana again from Ryan. Ryan and Fana steps out of bounds. I believe he is going to be marked at the 5-yard line. Just a yard short of the 1st down. It'll bring up. So it's going to be a 1st down. It's a New Milford 1st down. 1st and goal. First and goal. 6:08. Catch is made by Tennant, and there goes the horns as we have another touchdown. 28-20. The kicking unit comes on for New Milford, and they're going to attempt a kick to make this a 7-point game. They're going to try to make this a 7-point game. St. Mary's, when they return back on offense, needs to continue to run the ball, continue to get 1st downs, and make sure they're able to continue to wind the clock and not give any chances away to New Milford. Kick is up and is good through the uprights. And it's a 7-point game as we'll be right back on Surge Sports The Gaels still up by 7, cutting it close. Eli Latani, we're kicking off once more for the New Milford Knights. It's only a 7-point game with 5:46 to go. Tali is going to be, what a kick. Kazir White did not touch the end zone. It was stopped at the 1-yard line and brings it down to the 15-yard line. Huge play there. Bounce in the end zone would have been a touchback to the 20-yard line. Instead, they'll push it back 5 yards with White on the carry. They'll stop at the 15. First and 10 from the Gaels' very own 15. They need to be careful and continue to wind down the clock. That is the key here. For the Gaels, need to wind down the clock, keep getting first downs, and avoid any chances to New Milford. It's 5:39. No gain on the play as it was handed off to Merkerson. This crowd is getting wild here. 5:25 to go. The clock is winding down. It's going to continue to wind down, but that's not what just the Gaels need. They also need first downs, too, to be keeping this game in good hands. This has been an all-touchdown game. We've seen 4 from New Milford. Excuse me, 3 from New Milford and 4 from St. Mary's. It's been an all-touchdown game for a total of 7 touchdowns. Higgins got nowhere to throw to. Brian Cunningham makes the catch out of bounds. Catches it, but out of bounds. 3rd down. We have a replay here. Fortunately, you guys don't have it at home, but I will describe everything that I see here. Perfect for Higgins. And it looks like, yes, Brian Cunningham did catch it out of bounds. Clearly shown. But it was a good catch. If it would have stayed, it would have been really good for the St. Mary Gaels. If not, still some trouble. If they could stop him here on 3rd down, you're going to get to hear the horns. If you haven't heard them before. 3rd and 10. Higgins with pressure. Throws it. Caught by Brian Cunningham. Flag is thrown. First down. It's out of bounds no matter what at the 50-yard line. But it looks like it might be a holding call against St. Mary's. We'll see the call in a second. Holding? Yeah. Bringing it back, so it's got to be on us. Well, it's a penalty on St. Mary's no matter what. Brings it back down. Ineligible man downfield is the call. 3rd and 20. I think they're going to bring it back to 10-yard line. 3rd and 15 is the call. 3rd and 15. Again, huge 3rd down coming up for New Milford. If they can stop them, it'll be huge. Higgins. Deep throw. Kazir White there. 1st down. Loses control of the ball. New Milford has it. 1st down, New Milford. Holy cow, what a play there. It was called by Kazir White. He had a 1st down. Wait, it's a 1st down, St. Mary's. They're going to rule him down. Oh, man. Yeah, the booze right in for New Milford. Wow. We're taking a look at our replay here. Wow, this is going to be a huge play for St. Mary's. Huge call made. Higgins to Merkerson. Merkerson has room. He's got a 1st down in his hands. And he'll be brought down at the 47-yard line with 4 minutes to go. Here's the play. I have it here. Kazir White has it. The ball is down. And he was down. It is indeed, in fact, down. Yeah, so Kazir White was indeed, in fact, down. And that is the reason why New Milford does not have the ball right now, and it's St. Mary's with another 1st down. Might have been one of the best plays and most crazy moments for New Milford this entire game. The Gaels need to control and hold on to the ball and get a 1st down here in order to secure a victory here. Kazir White in as quarterback again. White holds on to it, has a few-yard gain, and it'll bring up 2nd and 8. 3:28, the clock winds down. Remember, Knights only have 1 timeout. The Gaels have all 3. By far, one of the craziest plays this entire game was that last one, with Kazir White bobbling the ball and the fans booing. By far, crazy game. 2:58. White holds on to it, finds room, and it's going to be marked just short of the 1st down. 3rd and short, 2:37. Huge play coming up here for St. Mary's. As a reminder, join Jack and I on Tuesday for the 12th Horseshoe Podcast, Week 7 NFL Breakdown, following all of tomorrow's games, the Monday night game, and more. Live 7 Eastern on Sturge Sports. 2 minutes remaining. As the clock winds down, a 1st down here will seal the deal for St. Mary's if they don't step out of bounds. And timeout is called. Milford. We did. Gaels use their 1st time out of the game. And we will take a pause. We'll be right back. Welcome back, 3rd and 1. Huge play coming up for St. Mary's. If St. Mary's gets a first down, this should seal the steal. But now the ref is going to take a pause as the coach of New Milford takes the field. We'll see what they're discussing in just a second. So it appears the coach is just discussing a play. It appears there is still a timeout regardless. So this problem might be worse than it appears to be because they're now heading to the St. Mary bench. And the Gaels have. The Gaels have a first down. And it looks like the Gaels are off to victory. And we don't have red flags in high school. The clock winds down in a minute 30. St. Mary's is off to victory if they can hold on to it from here. Minute 27. Higgins is just trying to burn as much clock down time as possible. And timeout. Gaels. Both teams will have one timeout remaining. We'll take another pause. We'll be right back. Welcome back. With a minute 4 to go, the Gaels might begin to kneel as they're off to victory. The Gaels will go to 5-4 on the season. New Milford will drop down to 3-5. And the first kneel is taken from Bradley Higgins. As a reminder, join the Gaels next week as they're off to Albertus Magnus, New York for 1 p.m. matchup. As they will have a 1 p.m. matchup on Surge Sports. That's right. Yeah. He said we to get it. And another kneel should end this game. 56 seconds to go. Gaels are off to victory. They'll have Albertus Magnus next week, 1 o'clock from New York, right here on Surge Sports. You can catch it. Of course, Talkers Podcast airs on Tuesday for the Week 7 breakdown of the National Football League. Yeah, we're in Week 7 already. Crazy enough. And clock continuing to wind down, and that will end this game. One more snap will do so. Gaels advance to 5-3 on the season. And the final kneel is taken, and that will end today's game. Final score, 28-21. The Gaels win. Join us next weekend from Albertus Magnus in New York, 1 p.m. on Surge Sports. From Bobby Blatchick, I'm Elijah Weintraub. Thanks for joining us. Good night from New Milford.
And that's the end of the game. St. Mary Gaels 28,